According to Aristotle, there is a line between virtue and vice dividing the whole of mankind. It follows, therefore, that the subjects in every story must be either above our own level of goodness, or beneath it, or just such as we are. This difference distinguishes tragedy and comedy by making their personages either worse or better than the men of the present day. As tragedy and comedy appeared in the field, those naturally drawn to the one line of poetry became writers of comedies instead of iambs, and those naturally drawn to the other, writers of tragedies instead of epics, because these new modes of art were grander and of more esteem than the old. Why grander? Because, besides, for example, obvious differences between epic poetry and tragedy, they also differ in their constituents, some being common to both and others peculiar to tragedy. Meaning, all the parts of an epic are included in tragedy, but those of tragedy are not all of them to be found in the epic. Also, its reality of presentation is felt in the play as read, as well as in the play as acted. Moreover, the tragic imitation requires less space for the attainment of its end, which is a great advantage since the more concentrated effect is more pleasurable. Aristotle considers us to be the most imitative creature in the world. He claims that imitation is natural to man from childhood, so it is natural for us to delight in works of imitation. This means, although some events or objects themselves may be painful to see, we delight to view the most realistic representations of them in art. So, let's come up with a definition for tragedy. A tragedy, then, is the imitation of an action that is serious and also as having magnitude, complete in itself. In language with pleasurable accessories, each kind brought in separately in the parts of the work. In a dramatic, not in a narrative form, with incidents arousing pity and fear, wherewith to accomplish its catharsis of such emotions. Hereby, language with pleasurable accessories, Aristotle means with rhythm and harmony or song superadded, and by the kinds separately, he means that some portions are worked out with verse only and others in turn with song. Why does he say dramatic and not narrative? Because the narrative form belongs to epic poetry,